Hello and welcome back everyone. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to build a high converting opt-in page. All right. So the bottom line is that you don't want to overcomplicate this, but I'll take you through some of the rules for an opt-in page. But it's important for us to ensure that if we are buying traffic, okay, and in this case, we are buying solo ads. In terms of us buying traffic, we want to make sure that we have a high opt-in rate, because the higher the opt-in rate, the less we are going to be paying for every lead that we actually capture into our email list. Now, I've made this quite clear already that I think it was in lesson 2, okay, where I explained EPC and CPC. It's very important that you go back to that lesson and understand why we want a high opt-in rate, all right, because every lead that comes to our page, right, we might not have them opt in. However, even if they, with them not opting in, all right, we lose that money we spent for that click to get that click to our page. And now they haven't opted in, which means they are not added to our email list. So the bottom line is make sure that you have a high opt-in rate. And to do so, you need a page that is a high opt-in, that delivers a high opt-in rate. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be showing you the rules for an opt-in page in a few seconds. Let's hop on over to my PC. Okay, so what are the couple of rules to bear in mind? And the very first thing is that you need to keep it simple. Okay, don't overcomplicate your opt-in page. Make sure that your opt-in page is not too busy. The busier your opt-in page is, the less likely it is that you're going to be having people opt in. All right. Don't overcomplicate it, as I said. We need to keep it simple. All right. Keep the opt-in page as simple as possible. Not too much videos, not too much text, not too much pictures, etc. on it. Or actually, none of that I use in my opt-in pages. Make sure that the opt-in statement speaks to the issue that the audience has as a problem or pain. Okay. Remember what we're doing as marketers. We're addressing people's problems and we're selling them solutions. So if you are selling someone a solution, why would they give you their name and email if they are not interested in what you have to offer? So what you have to offer needs to address the pain or the problem that that individual is experiencing. And it might be that they don't have money, they want to make money, and they're willing to make $100 a day. So what you can do is, as an opt-in statement, the statement will read, learn how to make $100 a day. And then you have to address some of their fears or their limiting beliefs, etc. So you need to state, learn how to make $100 a day without technical skills, even if you failed before or whatever it might be. So the first part is address the pain. The second part is to address the limiting beliefs that they have. All right. Then you do not have to give anything away. This is a common misconception about opt-in pages, is that you have to give away a report or you have to give away an ebook, etc., or some sort of content. Now, what you can do is, if you are taking people to a training page or you're going to be taking them to a sales page, as long as that sales page directly speaks to what it is you promised to show them. All right. So that is also important. So if you're going to divert them directly to the sales page, make sure that your opt-in page speaks to the sales page that you're sending them to. Okay. Get context from the product page or the sales page that you are trying to promote a specific product for. Okay. So if you're promoting a specific product in the terms of software or whatever it might be, make sure that the context for your statement comes from that sales page. That way you're ensuring that there's congruency between your opt-in page and your sales page. All right. So those are the basic rules for an opt-in page. I'm going to now take you into GetResponse. And like I said, there's a 2-week free trial that you can get. On any of these training pages, there should be a link to get in GetResponse. And the beauty about GetResponse is not only your autoresponder, but you can build landing pages in it as well. All right. So let's head on over to GetResponse. Okay, guys, so once you've signed up with GetResponse and logged in, etc., what the first thing I need you to do is go to lists. All right. Click on lists and then create a new list. Once you clicked on create, I'm just going to call this just remember this all needs to be in lowercase and you cannot have any spaces. Therefore, I'm using the underscore here, and you can't have any caps in as well. So I'm just going to call this my face of training list. Right. Once you've created the list, I want you to go onto these little 9 dots here, which is your menu icon. Go to landing pages. Go and create the landing page. All right. Let's go to build from scratch. And all we're looking for here is a template that has a name and an email. So I think I'll use this plain template 1 here. Face of training. Now we're going to simplify this template significantly. All right, there's just too much on here. You can hit this little delete icon here. This is going to be your main statement that you'll be making. Let's just drag this up. You can see these purple and green lines basically show you the alignment. There. Now it's aligned center to center. We obviously want to use this web. Want to delete that. Want to delete that. Want to make this bigger. Right. Let's do that. Want to make it bigger so that these blocks are the same size. Can stretch this to the same size as the block. All right. I find that the color red works quite well. Let's just edit this button here. Double click on the button. I want to change this to red. All right, there we go. We've got a nice red. I want to make this bold. All right. Okay, yeah, we can just say learn more now. All right. So here you can see you have your 2 blocks. I want to delete that. I want to delete that. The less you have on the sales page, the better. I mean, sorry, the less you have on the opt-in page, the better. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. You can just give these blocks background color. I'm going to give it a slight gray. Let me just change that. Is gray, and I want to go lighter. I'm going to say okay. I want to change the text color here. And I'm going to change to black. That looks good. So now you got your name, your email. People know where to enter their names and emails. I'm just moving this so that looks a bit neater here. I'm going to open this up. There we go. Let's drag this up. What I want to do now is just want to change this, double click, delete. We can, guys, you can basically copy what I'm doing here. Where can I send this information to? You can bring that down here. Right. So when you say where can I send this information to, then people's obviously going to give you their name and email. So the product we built a landing page for early on was Traffic Underdog. Let's just go across to Google Sites. Let's go and get our link for Traffic Underdog here. Click that, copy link, open a new tab, paste the link in there. So this is basically where you're going to be wanting to drive traffic to. But what we need to do is we want to go to the sales page. Like I said, we want to go and find what solution this product have to people's pain. All right. So once you click on the link in the bridge page of yours, you'll come across to the sales page.
Stone Cold Newbies into Profit Magnets in 50 minutes. I mean, how?
Okay, so Robert Palmer was going off there. I've just paused him. I apologize for that. So what you want to go and look for on the sales page is you want to go and look for solutions to problems people might have. All right. Now, if I look at the statement here of the product, new actants, it's not really appealing, so I'm not going to use that. If I scroll down, here's a couple of zero technical skills, completely 100% newbie friendly. These are all addressing those limiting beliefs that people might think that this product is only suitable for people with technical skills or that has already got experience, etc. But if you come down here, this could be a problem that someone has. All right, they're looking for a way to make $100, $250 a day. And this product is now going to provide them with a solution in terms of showing them how they can bank $100 per day, even when they're starting from zero, with free and cheap resources included. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this here. All right, how to bank $100 per day. Control C. Sorry. And then I want us to go back to the page builder in GetResponse. And this here is where you're going to be putting your statement in terms of what it is to attract people to solve their pain. All right. So what you're going to say here is learn how to bank. And I like to make the first letter in caps. $100 per day, right? And now I want to address some limiting beliefs, all right? So let's just go back to the sales page. And here you can see I like this, even if you're 100% new at this and with zero tech skills, okay? With zero tech skills, and with no paid traffic required. Okay, so if there's with no email list and no paid traffic, I think this is a really nice limiting belief as well to go and put at ease. So let's go back to GetResponse here, and I'm just going to say learn how to bank $100 per day with zero tech skills and free traffic. All right. So let's just make this a bit bigger. What we want to do now is we want to put some of these things. So I'm going to put this in red. You just want certain aspects to stand out. All right, that's the same red we've used earlier on. So now you can see, learn how to bank that $100 per day. And what else you want to state is with 0 tech skills and free traffic. So you want this to stand out as well. So what you can do is you can highlight this one, you can underline it, maybe make that red as well, and free traffic, I think, is what we want to highlight there as well. All right. And I just want to make this slightly bigger. So I'm going to highlight all of that, and I'm going to increase the font size from 36 to going to drag that up a bit, guys, and that's it. These type of landing pages works best where you don't have too much to give away. Remember, your landing page needs to create curiosity, and you don't want to give away too much in your landing page. So when you get to this landing page, let me show you what it's going to look like. I'm hitting the preview button. You can see it's a nice clean looking landing page. So anyone that has the pain of trying to make $50 to $100 per day, we are providing a solution and showing them how to do it with 0 tech skills and traffic. All right. Here you can have a look what it looks like on mobile. So if you click on the mobile version, you can see what the mobile version looks like as well. I don't like it. This is a bit big here. So let's go and clean up the mobile version. All you have to do now is click on mobile. All right. And I'm going to make this a bit smaller in the mobile version. All right. And I don't want, I'm going to leave the button bold. This here, I'm going to change to normal as well. And maybe just make this a tad bit. Now, let's just open the block up a bit. And give it a bit of space. Let's have a look at what it looks like now. Okay, that looks a lot better. All right, let's exit the preview. And what we can do now is we can go into the settings tab here. We can add a favicon if you want. All right, and in this case, we're trying to promote Traffic Underdog. So what I would do is I would upload a favicon here. I'll go add a file. Obviously, you can upload any file or image that you want, but we know that we're specifically going to use Traffic Underdog. So let's use this one. All right, okay. And the favicon is the little picture that appears in your just above your URL on your tab. All right, let's get out of here now. So your landing page has basically been built. You can save this first before we move on. I just noticed the alignment isn't so great here, so I'm just going to move this slightly till I see the green lines aligned, and there we can see now everything is nicely in the center, guys. And that's all you need to do for a high opt-in page. Let's go to the next step. Proceed without the mobile version because we've already fixed the mobile side of things there. This is your page title, Face Off Training. What you can do, yeah, I'm just going to call this Face Off Training. This is your URL that you are now building. This is your soft domain at GetResponse. You don't, if you want, you can go and add a domain. If you've got money to go and buy a domain, do so. But this here is your soft domain on the GetResponse platform. But like I said, we're trying to do this at minimal cost. We don't want to go buy domains and pay for hosting, etc. So just call this something related to what you want your website to be called, because this is going to create a mini website for you, this opt-in page. You can call this, I don't know, online box, make money online 2021, I don't know. But obviously, you need to make sure that the soft domain is available. We're not going to assign a domain. We're going to select the list. And remember, we went and created a list, and I called the list Face-Off Training. So let's just see if I can find it. Here we go. There's my list. I've now connected this opt-in page to Face-Off Training. I don't want to, please disable that. Confirming the opt-in, basically, it's going to send a message to the person's email first to confirm that the opt-in details are correct. Don't do that. It lowers your opt-in rate. Add to cycle 00, that's fine. You want this to be ticked as well. Here where it says send them to the default landing page, you don't want to do that. You're going to click custom. All right, and once you've clicked custom, go to your Google Sites, all right, where you're building these landing pages in. Click on this link, all right. Copy this link. This is the link you want people to go to. You want to take them from the opt-in page to the breach page, all right. And this here is your URL for your breach page. Copy that link. Go back to GetResponse and go and paste that in the URL here, all right. Now, I'm going to test this for you to show you that it all works. You have to hit the publish button again as well. So here you can see this link here is what you need to copy. You can just right click, copy the link address. You can now go and paste it in here. All right, so there you have it. I'm just going to enter my name here. This is Doug, and I'm going to enter my email as dougfeb1975@gmail.com. all right. Now, this is how to basically build the list, like I've explained to you before. If you go back to GetResponse, now go into the your lists. You can see that here's a 0 here at the moment for Face-Off Training. You got 0 contacts. If we now go into the landing page that we've just built and we say learn more, if you click on that now, you'll see that the link takes you to your breach page that you've just built. If you go back to GetResponse, all right, you can see this is still 0, but that's because the page hasn't been refreshed. Let me refresh. And there you can see you've now got 1 new contact which has been added to this page. If I go in, you can see the contact has been added, and that's basically how you build the list. All right. So there we've completed and concluded the training now. Guys, thank you. That's how easy it is to basically build an opt-in page. Once again, keep it simple, keep it direct to the point. Use the sales page that you're trying to sell something on to create your statements on your opt-in page. Use simple colors like blue and red. The primary color is yellow, obviously doesn't work, but I find blue and red works quite well. So I'll go blue and black or red and black in between, and then obviously just highlight certain words that you want to stand out. Keep it simple. Don't use pictures. Don't use videos. Don't overcomplicate your opt-in page. All right.